Now we're back. Hey everybody, how you doing? How you doing? We're back. I'm back. We're back. We're back. It's been a while. Oh my god, and my algorithm is paying for it as seen on this Friday morning. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Mitch, David, how you guys doing? Hey guys, we got a little bit of talk about. I wanted to cover the Sacramento No Kings rally that I went to. I have been away for a minute. I have been busy at home, taking care of some stuff around the house, and yeah, it just kind of all hit me. Turned into mashed potato brains for a little while. I couldn't do a stream, couldn't do videos, just turned into potato brain. Played some video games with Mercado. That was fun. Had a blast the other night playing the hell were we playing? Battlefield 6. We were playing Battlefield 6. Had a freaking great time. Where am I? Can't even find my own channel. Yeah, we were right here. Over at the Chunger Games, guys. If you haven't subbed already, please go throw me a sub to the Chunger Games. But let's see, where were we? Right here. Yeah. This is hella fun. That was me. Oh my god. And Ghostline. On the hill? And we, yeah, hey, Matthew, we tearing it up. Let's go. Let's go. Back into DayZ, guys. I don't know if you've checked out DayZ much, but it's what I'm getting back into. It's all survival. The hell? What happened to my music? All my settings are gone. This is what happens when you don't live stream.
I don't know. I think
for like a week and a half. All your shit just melts and you have to start fresh over. Anyways, yeah, we were playing DayZ last night on the Chunger Games. So I had a lot of fun doing this too. Cooking food, fishing, surviving. Come check it out.
Nothing here. The fuck out of here. Hell no.
Anyways, that's my plug on my gaming channel. Had a lot of fun doing that.
Got armbands, black ones.
That's the most I got into since I've been back to streaming. I've been having a rough go.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you guys ever get potato brain. I had potato brain. Potato brain is real. Here's the link to my gaming channel. I'll pin right there, or I'll put it in the chat. All right, yeah, potato brain. So basically, I couldn't think. Also, I have to put my dog down in a few days, so I'm gonna be potato brain again. But we're gonna intermittently come back with the new streams. Also, guys, I'm gonna plug this while I got you guys here, just to start. In the description of the chat right now is a Ukrainian baby shower PayPal fundraiser link. Well, it's not a link. For Dima. This is the last day of fundraising for Dina, and I feel really bad because I missed like a week and a half of fundraising for him. He didn't know I was doing this fundraiser either. He doesn't ask people for money. And he donates all of his money to his soldiers that he gets from the Ukrainian government because he was a soldier in captivity for 6 months with the Russians. And I missed probably 10 days of fundraising for him. And tomorrow I'm going to be picking up a new fundraiser for the 14th Mechanized Brigade. A lot of you guys have been with the channel know that was my first fundraiser. We're going through Paige in Kansas. She's in touch with their senior sergeant. They share the same birthday. And they have a request list from us to fulfill. We'll be picking that one up tomorrow. But today is the last day of Dima's baby shower for his baby he's got on the way. So if you could throw him a couple bucks in the PayPal, give him some friendly comments. He had to move back to Ukraine because our immigration system sucks here in the United States. We'll get into that some more. But like I said, today's the last day. PayPal link there. It would be great to get him some more before we start with the 14th mechanized tomorrow. Like I said, I feel like shit. I missed like a week and a half of hitting the fundraiser for him. So $5, $10, $100, whatever you guys could do. Just shoot him over and send him a message, please. And that's that. Hey Jess, how you doing? We're gonna get into the No Kings protest. We're going to get into the No Kings protest that I attended in Sacramento, California. I want to give you guys a recap of the vibes that were there. It was very strange at points. It was very strange. And not because it was weird. There was some strange shit that was happening there, but it was also really good. They had some really good speakers at this entire event. I was actually really happy with that. They had Congressman Swalwell was the one that I remember, like off the top. There was a couple of representatives there as well, but I was literally 2 feet away from Eric Swalwell, and I didn't even recognize him at first. Like, it took me a minute because he's over on the other side. He comes like, I was getting like water or something, not looking, and I had my phone down, and I look over and Swalwell's smiling 2 feet away from my face, like hugging somebody for a picture. I'm like, holy shit, that's Eric Swalwell. I'm like, Swalwell, fist bump, and he had already walked away. I'm like, damn. The person behind the gate was like, yeah, man, he was right there. I'm like, oh, I know, I was late. But later on, he was on stage. You know, I was like, you know, he acknowledged us. Kim was there too, and then went and did his speech. It was really cool. But there was a ton of people. Like, they were anticipating, I think estimates were 5,000. It was like double that. There was like 10,000 people, which completely packed. It completely packed like the whole Capitol area, and they're like pouring out into the street and down the street. It was amazing. Matter of fact, it was so big I couldn't even see how big it was because of where I was, because I was so far up front. And it got busy. We got the Mandalorian was out there. Mandalorian was all over. Stream quality turned out okay also. I was really hoping for a little bit higher quality. And then there was parts where it got like super drippy and watery, and then there's parts where it got super clear. So it is what it is. Like, it's on the ground live streaming. There was a ton of people there, so I'm sure there's a lot of interference going also. Fundraising is going to be low this month in the USA. People suffering for, yeah, I know. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that more too. But not on this stream. I'm going to wait for tomorrow. Because yeah, I've been hearing it's gonna be terrible for a lot of people, absolutely. But we still gotta do what we, as bad as it is here, it's worse there, even without food stamps. I mean, it's going to be, it's people are getting blown up there. So yeah, but it is gonna get harder and harder, but we're gonna keep doing what we can anyways, because that's what we have to do. But yeah, I walked around the Capitol here, ran into O'Brien Goes Potatoes from TikTok. We were watching him the other day outside the ICE facility there. Let's see if I can find out where that was. I was getting a lot of faces too because I was live streaming. Some were really happy, they were thanking me, and others were like accusing me of being like a Republican shill. Which is kind of wild. Here I am in a tree. Tree coverage. Little tree coverage. I'm like, the tree coverage isn't gonna work, so I had to go back around. I got right up it over. We got, yep, Peace Piggies. Peace Piggies who Oh yeah, the George Soros money. So yeah, if anybody ever says George Soros is funding this shit, they literally had a jar collecting
all the George Soros money, guys.
money in it outside
Okay.
of where they were making this It's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Oh yeah. Prince Andrew and Epstein, they're best buds. Best buds for life, for sure. All right, yeah. So then I was roaming around and I saw O'Brien Goes Potatoes. I think that's coming up right here. It was really cool vibes too. Like the only person that made me feel uncomfortable, I'll show you guys. But it was yeah, that shit was hella weird. I'll show you. There's O'Brien Goes Potatoes to the right here.
Guys, we got another content creator here. You guys recognize them from the other day? I'll take a water, thank you.
So O'Brien Goes Potatoes.
O'Brien Goes Potatoes. Ready? Guys.
Kings Rally.
Hey, we got multiple lives going here.
Live inception.
Say hello.
And
how's it going?
I
Shout your
was pulling
channel.
up his TikTok. He's on TikTok, right? I'm pulled up his streams. He's out there with a bunch of people making noise right in front of the ice facility. Really cool dude. I exchanged his number. We exchanged numbers. I'm gonna try to get him on the show for an interview here really soon, in regards to what he's doing and his mission is.
Oh my God! What's up, guys? My name's Alan O'Brien. I'm on TikTok as O'Brien Goes Potatoes. Here, there we go. Hold on, we've got like multiple lives here. We do an ice protest on Saturday in Sacramento at Howe and Arden from 12 to 2 every single Saturday, so come hang out with us. We're also starting tomorrow an ice protest every single day at the John Moss Federal Building in Sacramento. This is where people are being held overnight by ICE in an office building.
So
it's not built for humane detention. So we're going to be out there every single day from 5:30 to 7 after work. Come hang out with us in Sacramento.
All right, guys. You heard it.
And O'Brien Goes Potatoes.
O'Brien Goes Potatoes
that
on
one?
TikTok.
Anyways, it was grabbing by the throat pee. But it was like we were jam-packed up in here, guys. This was insane. And then yeah, the stream got watery for a little bit, got kind of choppy, but I was able to maneuver my way up to the front. Up to the very front, next to a squirrel.
To authoritarianism. No. And for me as a Christian, I will say it here, no to Christian nationalism.
So while this was all happening,
Let me be clear.
a lot of you guys that were watching
Christian
it live
nationalism has
saw what was
nothing
going
to
on.
do
There
with
was
Christianity.
an agitator journalist over here on the other
Christian
side.
nationalism is a racially coded.
So it's grainy, but you see this guy right here, this figure? So this guy was blocking the views out of everybody else who was a journalist that was sitting down here taking pictures.
Islamophobia. It is hate
He was
itself.
literally intentionally getting in their way.
Now what do we got? To do about it? Yes, we're going to protest. Yes, we're going to go vote. Yes, we're going to stand from the rooftops and shout down with the tyranny
So I guess the
and
whole
up
time
with
this
the
guy was
people.
talking shit. He was being hella rude. Saying shit like just inflammatory.
And in the words of the Catholic Saint
liberals,
Dorothy
they're all
Day,
woke.
the greatest
Saying a
challenge
bunch
of the
of terrible
day
shit.
is this.
And like they were trying to ignore him at first, right? He was like, they were like, oh, he's fine. Don't let it bother you, blah, blah, blah.
A warm No King's welcome to Luz Fuller.
So they were really trying hard to have it be cool, but he was just being a dick. And then the police came over and talked to him. And like people were like walking right up to him, say, "Hey, please sit down with the rest so you don't block anybody's camera shot." And he was just there. I can't hear you. Like, and they were right there in front of him, like he was playing like he was dead.
As far as the shutdown goes, it is extremely
So I know the footage right now was super grainy, but I'm just gonna kind of highlight
and
for
stay
you
up
where
all
it
night
was
to
and what
pass
was
a
happening.
budget for
So
billionaires
right now
to
he's
get tax
talking
breaks.
to law enforcement
And
over there,
then
and they're like, "Hey,
turn
let's
around and run
let
and
me see
hide
your
on a
press
resort
pass.
when it's time
You
to
know, they
pass
want
a
you to
budget."
sit down. Why aren't you? Blah blah.
For the
So
people.
then this gentleman in black goes over to the state capitol police.
We,
or I
the
believe
people,
CHP,
run this country.
right? And
All of you
and is talking to him about this
individually
guy,
run this
right?
country.
And I'm like, okay,
Not a
this guy's about to
dictator.
get arrested. So I kept my attention on him, because he was acting really weird. And there he goes again. So he purposely just stepped in front of another person who's filming down below.
Not a king. Sure thing.
So later on, they all come up to him
Without
and
a
start
budget.
talking to him, right? And this is where he's like kind of just being a dick to everybody.
Households are going with
See, yeah, this is. So he's right here.
He's okay. Defend our freedoms. We still have to pass the budget, apply pressure. Some of you are thinking, well, what can I do? I'm just one person. What can I do? You have a voice. You have a vote. Use it. Pick up the phone. Make that call. Write that letter. There's something everyone can do here. We just have to do it all at once. And my message to
There
the
he is,
veterans
stepping
out
up.
there, you took an oath, I took
See,
an
now
oath
he's
to
stepping
defend
up,
the
getting in
Constitution
front
of
of
the
the other
United
person.
States of America. You took an oath to defend
And
the
see,
Constitution
he
and not a
purposely
king.
walked right in front of her.
America is already great.
So he's literally blocking her filming while she's filming this.
Defend our freedom of speech. Defend our media.
So now they're all asking him to leave. They're like, "Hey, leave, bro. Get the hell out of here. Fucking, you're being a dick."
He's okay. Defend our freedom.
So now the volunteers are going up
We
to talk to
still
him.
have
Hey,
an oath
can you
to the
please
people.
sit? This is where
Continue
he
to
was like,
defend
"Oh,
the
I can't hear you.
Constitution
I can't
of the
hear a
United
word you're
States of
saying."
America.
He can
Continue
hear
to
just
defend the people. Thank you for your time, everyone.
So they're trying to get him to stop, right? And he just will not fucking stop. Like it's pathetic. It was okay. So I did a little investigating too, and I was starting to ask around to see who this guy might be working for. And allegedly he works for a very major right-wing news company, but I have yet to get anybody to come up and validate that. Nobody talked about this. It wasn't reported on. There was barely any mention of it, but the gentleman I saw on there, I could have swore I saw on a channel on a major right-wing news company the day before. The day before. And we probably all know what major right-wing news company I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it because I cannot verify it, but I'm telling you right now, he looked just like the guy that was talking a bunch of just crazy nonsense, right? So the police are up there talking to him, right? And they're not happy. Nobody here is happy. Everybody's screaming, get the fuck out of here. So then this lady is the one he was blocking. She comes up and wants, like, come on, crowd, wave, hype it up. Let's get, let me get some footage of everybody. And I thought it was going to be over because I see it. All right. Nobody reported on this too. This is what really, it's weird to me. Like, maybe they just don't want to give him any of the limelight or whatnot, but I'm going to report on it because there was more than that shit that was weird to me. It was more than just this guy. Okay. So while this is happening, I wasn't really paying attention to what's going on, like right in front of my own face. And a gentleman appears that I recognized from earlier. And also, my streaming quality went to shit right now. It was really bad. And it got better later. I don't even know where this guy came from, right? But I saw him earlier and he looked like a federal agent. I think it's coming right up to it now. There, yeah. All of a sudden, I literally turned around and this motherfucker pops into my feed out of nowhere. So now if you look over here, the police are escorting this guy. I gotta put this. I'm just gonna put this for a video. No, okay. So they're pulling this guy off the stage, right? And he is intently watching. We all are, sort of, because he was causing such a disturbance. Everybody was happy they got rid of his clown ass. Okay, but look at this guy. Ball cap, Oakley's, face covered. He had one of those tubular earpieces where it actually hears your voice from the inside of the bone in your ear and reverberates the sound. And look, he's waving over the security to the front. This shit is weird to me. And I panned away because I didn't see him at first, but I had pulled him out of the crowd earlier that day, right? I pulled him out earlier that day, and I'm like, this guy is a Fed. I was like, that's what I thought. I thought Feds were embedded. Or it was state police that was just making sure there was like no anything crazy going on in the crowd, which is understandable, right? See, he's walking around right there. And I totally think, I thought he was a Fed. I might be wrong. So check this guy out. He's got like, I don't know.
Hey, we're down here. There's already federal agents.
I can't tell, actually. They're really nice, expensive shoes I can't afford. So right before this guy started walking away from me, he's got his
walking around there in the combat boots
on. He's got his blue shirt, looking just crazy ass big backpack. I saw that backpack, and that's actually the part that made me really nervous. So he's walking by me, and I have a skill of pulling people out of crowds that don't belong there. It's part of like training that I've had in the past for professions that I've been involved in. And I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and he knows I know. He knows I know. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, getting my videotape, getting my freaking phone ready to record him. And he starts walking away. Maybe security for congressman, maybe. He had security up there, and he wasn't dressed like a fucking Proud Boy cuck. He wasn't dressed like that. His security was just normal. Like Swalwell has
right there.
This guy was not, had no business with Swalwell. No business. He was there for something else. And now I'm starting to think, when I look back and I watch, and I see his interest I see his interest with the gentleman that gets pulled off a stage. And I'm wondering if this guy worked for that same news agency and he was just in there in the crowd scouting for any crazy takes he can get, or anybody else that might be there. So here he is again, right? At first, I was thinking he might be LE. He might be law enforcement, state police. But then the amount of his curiosity about why that guy just got pulled off a stage, I start thinking about it. And I think this guy worked for a news company. I think this guy was in the crowd looking for crazy stuff to happen. He already had his earpiece. You can see the band. There's a band right over here that goes so the earpiece plugs in, and there's a it's a tube. It's a tube that goes from your ear, and it reverberates the sound off your ear so you can speak. Blonde Bombsheller with 10 gifteds. Thank you so much, BB. Thank you. Thank you for the support of the channel. I know I've been quiet, guys. We're back. I'm getting back into it. I've just been super potato brain. It happens. I noticed I burn out really easy. I'm working on it. Thank you. So this guy is talking. He pulls security over and he starts asking him stuff. I couldn't hear what he was saying. Nobody else in the crowd sees this guy, but I saw him when he walked up in front here because I saw him earlier. I'm like, this guy's right in front of my live stream right now. I'm gonna film as much of him as I can.
Let's do a little chant, shall
because
we?
there's something about this guy that doesn't belong here, right? So I when he looked at me right there, boy, I was pretending I was watching her. So I just stayed as still as possible in one spot, and he looked right up at me filming. And boy, the fucking feeling that gave me when he looked up at me like that was like, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, he walked right up next to me, and I saw him earlier. So he knew. He knows I knew. What I knew, I don't know. But I knew he didn't belong.
I'm gonna say.
And he just walks right off in the crowd.
We want, and then you're gonna say.
Nobody even knows. Nobody even paying attention to that. Who that man is. They just don't see.
No kings.
They
Okay.
don't have the trained eye. They had no clue. That guy did not belong there, and he was up to something. I don't know what. I think now in hindsight, he was working with the other gentleman that was causing the agitation. So the gentleman that was causing the agitation ends up being allowed to come back. And at first it looked like he was going to behave and be normal and not be a douche. But then he ends up standing up again. So I think he got, this is a representative here. I can't remember which one. I can't remember what district. She's another representative. So he comes back, right? And he's just being a douche again.
We fought.
Standing in front of all the other photographers, causing a disturbance. And it's just pathetic. Like, this was it was so high school. Just drama.
For our children, future generations.
Her energy level, that speaker was way low for a representative. I wish there was more going on with that. That wasn't the best speech. Okay, so that would be kind of a cringe.
No kings! No kings! No kings!
And I'm like, please get someone else up there. So Swalwell ended up coming up, and also the speaker before him was really good too. But we'll get a little more in. We're just gonna do a recap on this whole thing. It's not gonna be a long stream today, but I wanted you guys to see this because nobody else reported on this. There's tons of news agencies there. There was tons of people that were filming on their own. I didn't see a ton of live streamers other than me and O'Brien Goes Potatoes, which is kind of cool. So she brought some energy, and this dude, so he's there just being a douche, right? And they even come up and talk to him again, and he's just being a douche.
You gotta go on with your day. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So these are the volunteer security from No Kings up here.
Federation of Labor Unions, as vice president of the as vice president of the Equality California Institute, and as a board member of education.
So he's rolling his neck
and
like,
last thing,
we're gonna get
this
into
is one of the
Just
most
a
impressive
complete
people I've ever
scumbag
seen.
energy.
At EFT, he is also the
Complete
chair of the
scumbag energy.
LGBTQIA
It
plus
was-
task force. Let's hear it
like, his
for
vibes were
Jeffrey
like-
Freydon!
I don't know, like the class clown, but being paid. Like a class, I don't, like, the kid in school who's not listening, who gets kicked out of class, who the principal has to, like, escort out, who's always getting in trouble, who nobody likes. He reminded me of someone off of MTV, like off of some of those reality TV shows. I think this is where he really gets into it. Yeah, it is. So this here is a better quality of the egregious behavior. So this gentleman is a powerful speaker. So he came up there, he's like, I'm a proud gay man and I got something to tell you. Like, hell, a strong speaker, really good. Look at, now watch this. This gentleman, he goes right in front of this photographer. Right in front of this journalist and lifts his camera up to block her freaking view. Right? This is gross.
He has targeted
I'm like,
preschool
oh my
development.
God, dude, what? He doesn't even care about what he's recording. He is just up there to make a disturbance. This is the only point. He stands right in front of her.
Freeze Head Start funds, vital to low-income families. He's ordered Head Start programs to track families' immigration or citizenship status, targeting toddlers for political gains. In our K-12 education system, he's trying
So
to
it's just
impound
crazy,
funding
right?
for teacher
But he's not
development,
done yet.
after-school programs,
He's
and
gotta get
student
up in
support.
there. He's gotta make
But
it
we
as
sued
uncomfortable as
and we
possible,
won
'cause he doesn't
and we
like
have
what he's
those
hearing.
money.
He doesn't like what he's hearing. He's out. I don't even know if he was a real journalist. I mean, honestly, like, I'm sure he had a press pass, but now he goes right in front of the guy's face. Keep in mind, while he's up here, he's just talking smack to this guy about woke liberal, la 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 la.
And he's removed schools, as well as hospitals and places of worship, from the eyes against our students. Endangering and putting fear in our children.
So all the other
in
journalists
higher
here, they've had
education.
enough of this guy. Like, they are
He's tried to
absolutely,
end
look, they're all
federal loan
sitting, doing what they're
forgiveness
supposed to do.
unless
Now they're
you
trying
work
to
for
find different
ICE.
views because this asshole is just being a complete.
He slashed Pell Grants and
programs
programs
called for, blocking everybody else's views, talking smack, trying to mess up his speech entirely, right, and get whatever clips he can for whatever media source he allegedly works for. She goes over here and checks on her and makes sure she's okay, because the dude was just being a turd.
teach, what they teach, and who they teach it to. And we need to tell our UC system, no, we will not follow his
This
orders.
guy walking up, he's had enough.
And on
He's
top
had
of
enough.
all of
He
that,
gets out
he's
his
trying to
camera and he
eliminate the
goes
Department
right
of
up in this
Education
guy's face.
at the U.S. level.
Idiot.
As an educator, I need to let you know that one of the pillars of an authoritarian
Right here, boy. Right up in his grill. Right up in his
government
face.
is to control the schools of thought.
watching
literally
this shit.
control our schools and universities. We will not let that stand.
It's a little spicy.
And as a trade unionist, he is attacking
That's
workers,
iconic, man.
workers' rights,
I wish I
and
had
our
a GoPro
unions.
on my head, so
He
I
has
could capture this
fired
in
tens
4K
of
for some
thousands of
photos.
civil servants,
But this,
destroying
to me,
the
this was a moment
nonpartisan
I was
workforce
like,
that keeps
oh,
our
shit.
democracy alive. He is attacked unions, government unions,
All right,
teachers
now
unions,
everybody's had
auto
enough.
workers unions,
They've had
and
enough of this
building
guy.
trade
He's causing
unions alike.
disturbance. There's speakers up there.
That is what kings do.
What type of spin away is that? He does some like trolling thing to spin away.
And
That
as you can
reminds
see,
me
he
of the
sends
kid that always
envoys to
puts his head
silence
on the
our
playground,
freedom of
spinning
speech.
away from the principal. They're like, no, no.
We will not.
Nope.
Have kings in this country. We have thrown kings out of this country.
So state police came and snatched his ass up and took him away. Hindsight. What? Okay. That was such a good speech. And for him to steal the attention. Someone should journalize this stuff. I wish, hindsight, I wish I had another person there with me that I could have said, you need to go to this point right now and go get the scoop on this guy. I want to see who he is, who he's talking to, who he's with. It would have been nice to be able to say, hey, I need someone to go there and go follow this guy, document what's going on with him, because I want to know what news source he works for. I want to know who's sending these agitators out here. We deserve to know who the news sources are that are sending these guys out to disturb these peaceful protests, because he was obviously a disturbance. He was there to disturb. That was it.
We will win as we have just won.
So that was the end of that guy. And
We
this is a
have
really good
seen
speech. You guys
fascism,
wanna go
and
back
this
and watch
country
the
has
rest of it.
fought
It's really good.
against fascism,
It was,
and we will defeat the fascism that is threatening this country.
It was filming in the sun like this. It got watery, and then the film got better. Like after that asshole went away and everything calmed down, my filming got better, but my phone got really hot. And to the point to where the app closed. My app's closed on my phone. I had to actually stop real quick and take my phone case off and start blowing on my phone because it was so hot. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm here live streaming and my phone's overheating. This is so embarrassing. This chick was cool.
Regularly attends events in person, does workshops, and has performing in-person outreach. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Tina Reynolds. And she's so cute.
So yeah, she's dressed up in the rooster outfit. She had to adjust the talk. Really cool. So yeah, when I was taking these shots here too, guys, I could not see what was going on. I couldn't see what was going on in the crowd. I couldn't see how big this crowd was. because I had a selfie stick up, or a selfie stick up, and what I did was I put my phone all the way up in the air, and I was just filming without being able to see. But when I looked back and watched the parts of the stream again, I realized just the massity of this. Like, it was a huge crowd. Huge crowd, largest protests in our nation's history. And I was at the front row of the state capitol in California. That makes me so happy. Mercado covered a ton of the agitators. There were a couple signs with those agitators' faces and names and other information. So that guy was not on the Portland banner. He's not on the Portland banner, but I thought I saw him on a very major news source. I just haven't verified it yet, so I don't want to share the name of the news source. But a lot of you will know what the fox I'm talking about. Let's see if I can see Swalwell. Swalwell came up too. So I put my phone down here. I think this is when Swalwell came out. Yeah. So I just put my phone down for a second and didn't even realize. I didn't even realize I was getting a drink of water. I look over, Swalwell's like 2 feet away from me. Which really drove me nuts. He was like right up next to me. Almost got a fist bump. But Swalwell came up. His security guards, they were cool. They were cool. They were just chilling. That other guy in the crowd, the vibes he gave were really terrible. The speech from Swalwell, I clipped it into a video if you guys want to watch it. He was really good. He's a really good speaker.
Today, we're tired of your chant to make America great again. What do we really want? To make it good again, decent again, kind again. We want a country that respects science and
He's
schools.
a really cool guy.
And school children.
People in politics.
We don't want to live in a country where we free insurrectionists who stormed up steps to overthrow government.
I was like, fucking love you, man. Threw him like a half heart. That's, yeah, right there. Oh, wait, not right there. So when I'm on the ground, I'm not trying to say like, oh, there's that ass Swalwell, right? Because I'm just trying to like,
A former prosecutor and national security leader.
And,
He's the proud son of a police officer and a small business owner.
Like sometimes I throw opinions out, but I was trying to hold it back. But I was like, I like Swalwell a lot. Like, he's one of my favorite congressmen. Ah, right there. That's when he saw me and Kim. Kim had her big American flag out. I'm like, love you, man.
Raised in a Republican household but driven by democratic values, Congressman Swalwell fights every day to strengthen justice, protect democracy, and stand up for working families.
He's one of my more liked politicians. So that was probably the highlight of the whole thing, was his speech. The thing that I didn't like about this, we had 10,000 people there, right? And everybody just all of a sudden disappeared. Well, okay, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people just turned away and took off. They went home. They're like, we're done. It's all over. Let's go away. I didn't see a lot of people out there holding flyers out, trying to organize people.
Powerful than that.
I didn't see a lot of any of that. Like, you got 10,000 people there. Let's go march. Right? And then a small march did form. Actually, it was a larger march. It was large at first. I was getting a little excited when I saw the size at first. Because it looked like everybody was coming. I'm like, oh, great, cool. We got 10,000 people on the streets. This is going to be epic. Let's do this. This is going to be great. Right? Dude, it was hot as hell, and I did not drink enough water. Like, I saw comments on my stream. Everybody's like, you need to drink water. I'm like,
Oh, it's so nice and cool here in the shade.
So when we turned this corner here, from here to there, like half the crowd just magically disappeared. I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went, but they weren't about it. They were no longer about it. They were like, nah, we're done. A small group went to the ice facility. It wasn't even that big. Like, people dispersed. They were gone. By the time we got there, it was a very small gathering at the actual ice facility. Wasn't that many people. There was some speakers up there. They were younger, really younger generation. The ones were there that were upset. This dude was a great artist.
Check
out his but that was really it, guys. And then we got the helicopter was on us the entire time we were out there. The entire time the helicopter called us to in front of the federal building. And it was a small crowd. Like, they had the police on the bikes were understandable. They were blocking traffic ahead of us to make sure we were safe. And stuff like that. But it wasn't anything like to the point of a large crazy gathering needed for a helicopter. I don't feel like a helicopter was needed there for us. Like, okay, they got to observe. There's a ton of people on the street. They followed us to the federal building, make sure there wasn't, like, I don't know what's going through the cops' heads. I know one thing, though. One of my friends he works in retail, and he was concerned about food stamps running out, and he called his local police station and talked to one of the sergeants. And the sergeant told him he had no clue food stamps were getting cut off to 42 million Americans until he said something to him. Oh my God. Like, you need to pay more attention to that and less pay attention to people on the street, I feel like, in law enforcement. I feel like not knowing that 42 million people are going to lose their food income should be a big deal to everybody that wears a badge. But he had no clue. There was no communication from above, upper leadership. The only thing he knew is his son wasn't getting a check because he was in the military. So, more to come on that. We'll see how that's going to go. So, okay. So also, I start scrolling through X to check out, because there's people by the street here. They're having a good time. I think there was like one or two signs there. They're a little controversial. Like, they had a noose and Trump and whatnot. And there was younger kids. It wasn't anybody like, it's just some young kids out there. See, there was older people, but I'm saying with like the really hardcore signs, the ones that could have been inflammatory, if you will, or controversial. You got sharks dancing out there. It was chill. So when I'm walking to the right here, I see this old man in the back with a really high-powered video camera, and he's not dressed up, he's not cheering, he's not talking to anybody. He's really just kind of hiding in the back. Well, he decided to post some shit on X about it, saying, oh, look, these agitators out here with these anti-Gaza signs and blah, blah, blah. And they don't know he just stopped the war in Gaza and just doing craziness propaganda. But that's how they do it. They hide in the back away from... I called him out, too. I was talking shit on X. I'm like, bro, I saw you hide in the back all afraid and shit. He's like, oh, yeah. it was a really scary protest. I'm like, well, thank you for acknowledging the fact that it was peaceful and it wasn't crazy. Thank you for at least acknowledging that fact that it was quiet. But they just sit back. They sit back, literally, guys, at these rallies, and they will look for the most inflammatory content. That was the eye-opener. He was right here underneath the Starbucks canopy to the right of me, right there. I saw him. That was the moment where I realized it's just all inflammatory bullshit that they're posting. They're just looking for the worst of these protests and making money off of it. The guy had like 17,000 followers trying to get subscriptions and shit. But it's just atrocious. To me, it's really silly. I mean, I understand they're making money, but half these guys, I don't think they give a shit about politics at all. I think they just want to troll and make money. I truly don't think they really care about what's going on. Half of them aren't even probably Trump supporters. They know he's a freaking bumbling idiot. I truly believe that they don't truly support. They're just out there to make a buck. It was hard for me to understand that. It still is. But then you see posts like this with one of the most notorious MAGA influencers on X, Gunther Eagleman. Oh, don't screw up on me now. Gunther Eagleman, the supreme MAGA leader on X, eating a banana with a long spoon at a Starbucks. This is your MAGA influencer.
I ain't never thought I'd see the day. Never. Ever thought I'd live to see the day when people start eating bananas with long-handled spoons like this. I reckon I never thought I'd see this day, but here it is. Today is that day. I mean, there's all kind of ways to eat that banana. You put it in a banana split, throw it in a blender, make you a smoothie, cut it, put it in your cereal, or eat it all natural. Peel it back. That's the way I know to eat it, but nope. Here you is. In Starbucks. Holding that banana like it's a cup. But you go to the long-handled spoon just to scoop and raw banana out of it like it's yogurt. With the sweater wrapped around your neck like it's the napkin. Never thought I'd see that. I wasn't ready for this at all. I think I need a nap. I mean, I reckon there ain't no right way to eat a banana, but there's definitely a wrong way to eat a banana.
Seriously, this is disturbing though. Like, who does this? Look it. How is that? How is this guy? I'm gonna pull him up. He's got me blocked. He blocked me a long time ago. He blocked me a long time ago. Did he unblock me? Oh no, he's got me blocked still. How is that guy this guy? Gunther Eagleman. Look at this. Gulp. He's got that thing back. It's like he's feeding it to his tonsils. Like, that's not even... Oh. Dude. I don't get it. Look at it, American flag. 1.6 million followers. David J. Freeman, political commentator, America First, MAGA Christian. I guess he learned that in Catholic school. I don't know. He's all the way in the back there. Jesus. Breaking, JD Vance just ended the Democratic arguments on the Schumer shutdown. It reminds them that they are already fracturing. Democrats are going to bend a knee. He's bending some knees right there, boy. Shit. Got his spiced latte, extra hot but not too hot, double foam. This is the guy that calls for civil war every other week too. I can't even remember. I can't even think of how many posts I've seen of him calling for civil war. This means civil war. Judging EBT Americans, mocking Charlie's assassination. See? 100. Come on. The SNAP program needs to be scrapped. So many videos of entitled people who are capable of working but eat Hot Pockets, drink soda, and troll Gunther Eagleman on X from the basement of their mom's house. I own this bitch, asshole. This is mine. Don't give me that. I work. I'll troll your ass all day. If I can't troll you on X because your bitch ass blocked me, I got a live stream. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo and your goddamn deep-throating banana spoon. One more time. Oh. Tongue all the way out. Enough of that guy. Enough of that guy. I just heard Mercado had to go home. He's got COVID. Yeah. Dang. Well, hey, we'll be covering some of the protests. I can't do it today. I have work. But we'll cover some of the protests. I know it's getting out of hand with the deportations and the protests. There's protests everywhere right now, guys. Here's Colorado. So this is Durango, Colorado. I guess they were blocking the exit way for the ICE vehicles, and they had like kids inside the vehicles or something. I don't know if they were inside the vehicle, but someone was yelling, "There's kids there! There's kids there!" I think they actually chained the gate. That's why they brought up the cutter. So the protesters must actually chain the gate. They were not playing it. This is all having a really hard, it's really having a psychological effect on some of these guys. A DHS, I don't know if his name, it was a Border Patrol enforcement agent, turned the lights off. We'll say, turned the lights off in front of his girlfriend the other day in New York. So they're human too. It's having a psychological effect on them. Yeah, so that was Colorado. Dude, they're protesting Trump in Korea. We're back. That was weird. Stream glitched. Yeah, so protests in Korea even. My God. My God. Oh, and then also, let's see. So this is 2 days ago in Oxford, California.
The breaking news we've been following all morning is in Oxnard. That's where protesters clashed with federal agents after some sort of operation at or near a bakery on A Street and Oxnard Boulevard. You can see firecrackers being set off and the agents using pepper spray on that crowd. We've seen a few people being detained, though we have no official word on whether anyone was arrested. The federal agents have since left the area, and the activity has wound down.
We will have much more on the story coming up on Eyewitness News at 11. Backed up into a Coast Guard facility in Oakland.
This is the Coast Guard.
So
this is
one person
the Coast Guard.
But oh my God, that could have turned out really terrible for that.
Can someone please
If
screen
you're
record?
gonna protest. Don't drive a U-Haul backwards into a freaking military a military ground. You're gonna get shot. You don't do that. That's not how you protest. And allegedly the guy had nothing to do with the actual crowd that was there. So he wasn't a protester per se, but he drove a U-Haul backwards during a protest into a Coast Guard area. Your ass gonna get shot doing that. Don't do that. That's very bad. Hey, Pyro. Good to see you. Hey, Gene. Good to see y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, hit the like, subscribe. My algorithm's been screwed. I was out for like a week and a half. I'll be back slowly. I still have to, unfortunately, Monday I have to go put my dog of 14 years now. So I'm going to be kind of a wreck this week later on. So I won't be, super streaming, super back. I'll still do clips and news coverage. I'm going to do more video gaming too, guys. I'm going to do a lot more video gaming on the Chunger Games if you could. Let me plug my channel. I got to plug my channel one more time. I need more subs. I need more subs at my gaming channel. Right here. At the Chunger Games. Having a lot of fun over there. We're going to play some more. I went silent here for a week. I just needed to get my head straight. Takes a while. I get potato brain really easily at the Chunger Games if you could, guys. That'd be great for some more subscriptions there. All right, see what else is going on in the protests, and we're gonna end here pretty soon. This is O'Brien Goes Potatoes. He was back out there at the protests. This is the guy we saw on live stream. I'm gonna have him on the channel.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to thank everyone for their participation in this last week, hanging out with Tommy and I near the ice field office at the federal building downtown. We've been there every single night, and now there's a new group that has popped up, and they're down there. So if you'd like to protest with them, you can reach them at Echo Activist.
That's my old hood.
Put them in the description of this video, and they're there 24/7 now. And as far as Tommy and I go, we will be at How in Arden every Saturday from 12 to 2, just like we've been for the last 4 months. So if you want to hang out with us, that'll be the place to find us. I especially want to thank Chris Bennett, who's running for Congress, for coming out, and Emily, the music therapist, who put together tons of musicians who were beautiful and did their thing. There's about 80 to 90 people there on Friday night, and it was awesome to see Sacramento show up and make its voice heard and speak back to the brutalization of our neighbors. And 2 more things, since I won't be down there tonight, to tell everybody. Today in Stockton, there is a call from NorCal Resist for people to show up and picket where there is increased activity at an ICE office down there where people got notices and people are being detained in mass. So they want people to go down there and picket. Also, there is a new group that is protesting on the corner of Greenback and Sunrise on Saturdays from 10 to 12, put on by this lovely person named Amber. So I will link them also.
I'll have to research him a little more.
The description below. Most importantly, if you want to keep doing the good work, I suggest getting hooked up with NorCal Resist. Go to one of their trainings. I've been to them. They're awesome. They pay people's bail when they're in detention. They pay families rent when businesses fail. And every time someone asks me, hey, do you have a Cash App or a Venmo or whatever, I tell them I'm not taking donations.
Right, O'Brien goes potatoes. We will have him. I'm going to get him on the stream.
And I always appreciate support on the lives, of course. The gifts on the live help push it out to the algorithm and helps more people know what's happening in Sacramento, and that's what I care about. Good morning, everybody.
Right before I go, Paige in Kansas reached out to me. The 14th Mechanized, who we have helped before, needs stuff. And they are asking for help. Okay, the last day today of Dima's fundraiser. So if you're going to help Dima, I know I fell behind on this one. I feel hella bad because I did, but I've just been, I couldn't stream. I couldn't do it. I just kind of fell behind. If you could, his PayPal's linked in the top of the description. But we're going to switch to Paige in Kansas because the 14th Mechanized, who we've helped since day one of me having a YouTube channel or being on the fundraising sort of game here that we do. They need help. I've been helping them. They were my first fundraiser and they need stuff. I don't know what yet, though. I'm going to reach out to Paige today and find what stuff they need. But she asked me if I could pick one up. I told her yes on November 1st. So we'll be switching to that. But in the meantime, being it's Halloween, happy Halloween, everybody. If you could make a treat, if you will, to the baby shower for Dima for his newborn on the way. This guy is a national hero in Ukraine. Absolute hero. He spent 6 months in captivity. You guys have heard me tell you a million times. But if you could do that, and then we will switch to Paige. I think that's all I got for you. What else can I tell you? What else I tell you? You got more emojis on the way. I am 2 monthly memberships short of having more emojis, so that'll come. I'm sure it'll come. But I'm back to streaming. Thank you guys. I know it's a smaller, the views are down today. My algorithm's down. It probably didn't get out there much. And plus, this is kind of a niche topic that we're covering right now. But we'll get back into regular streams coming here soon. I think that's all I got for you guys. We'll end it with that. 14th Mechanized Brigade fundraiser coming, starting tomorrow. I'll get the info for everybody today. We'll try to do the best we can. I know times are going to be tough. We'll definitely cover the SNAP benefits being cut. Probably going to do a Sunday stream for that one, so we can see how the effects of the first are, because the first is tomorrow, even though everybody got paid today because the first lands on a Saturday. So we'll see, but I think the real effects are going to come over the weekend here, so we'll peek into that. And then of course we'll keep covering the ICE protests because they're still going on, and we'll do a recap of whatever's happening in Chicago. I'm sure Mercado's going live here soon for that. Also, guys, BB, I don't know if you have the link to that, BB. Tonight or today, 4 p.m. Eastern, you've got Dylan Burns and Greg Terry on an interview with each other, so tune into that as well. All right, guys, that's what I got. Let me find your outro and get you on your way. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Peace out. See you on the next one.
They wave their flags like they own the sky, shouting loud but they don't know why. Books untouched, their minds run dry. Truth's a stranger, they pass right by. Oh, wicked deeds bring only shame. They chant the words they barely know, hollow pride in a shallow show, pointing fingers where the winds don't blow, building walls where the rivers flow. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. A patriot's heart should beat with grace, not with fists or a hate-filled face. If love's the seed, then let it grow, not in shadows, but where light will show. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame.
Why would you think Michelle Obama's a man?
Well, do a little research. Just do a little research.
But that's like out there.
What's out there is the fact that her walking out in a skirt, and there's an obvious bulge where there shouldn't be one.
Another day. Just run till you take your last breath. There's no time to sit around being lazy. Renegade junk is gonna grind out daisy. Survival schemes, raiding dreams like you don't care. Zombies crumbing on some bodies like a nightmare. Grabbing loot in the spawn might just fight there. And the goons shooting at me, yeah, we're out there. Keep the big dry light of fire if you're crazy. Survivors out there shooting, yeah, that's day. They try to take my loot, but I'm fast and I'm sneaky. Hearing footsteps in the woods, yeah, that's creepy. But I'm a wolf and all of you looking sheepy. Knock you one gone, now you feeling little sleepy. Waking up, your loot's gone, don't go crazy. Another day, another death, yeah, that's easy. Hear the bullets crack by your head, make you screech. Run, cover, keep your gun by your reach. Wear your armor and a helmet is what we preach. Or get your ass sent back to the beach. Clean your water, cook your food, wash your hands. Keep one eye on the bad guy and your friends. Watch for killers who shoot at you through a lens. But this is how the story always